if you want to go forward. Go forward. 9:35. Oh yeah, I forgot these doing. Man, you're so tall. Nope, no. Right there. Here we go. Oh, better. Switch on the thing. Yep. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Oh, that's the wrong way. Yeah, we're gonna do singles. Hope you feel better soon. Oh, appreciate it, brother. Right on. Yeah, I like that. Ooh, nice. Okay. Nice. Nice. Ooh, that's nice. Early. Okay. Ain't nothing gonna stop you? No, not even a little bit. Mm-mm. See, the thing is, when they try to stop me, I just jump in my hustle, bro. You know, that's just how it goes for people like us. When they try to stop you in more ways than one, you know, they really stop themselves because they start to run out of options. You know what I'm saying? It's like they can try it, you know, and this ain't the first time this happened. That's why people was like, bro, you taking this very what? Bro, this ain't the first time I've been through nothing like this. Now you know what I'm talking about? It's like, it's life for me. And I hate to say it like this, but it's just, yeah, I don't want to be used to this, but hey, kind of, yeah. I'll put it like this. I've been through enough to where, you know, I'm prepared for whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just say it like that. You know, when you done been through certain things, certain obstacles, man, you ain't going to look at life the same. You're not going to think the same. You're not going to move the same, you know. People be talking about, well, you seen different. I don't know what you done been, but I done seen some days to where I thought I wasn't gonna wake up the next one. You know what I'm saying? I told that to my mentor, bro. You know, so told him it was like, bro. After that happened, I didn't know if I was gonna walk again. You know what I'm saying? And it happened. We allowed it. what happened you allowed to say or is it personal? No, nobody jumped me. I just pretty much got hit by a car from behind. And I'm not, you know, I pretty much made a video about it, but it's like one of them things where, like I just told my coach this morning, ain't nobody stopping nothing. Because he said it himself. He's like, bro, I really appreciate your resilience and perseverance because, 9 times out of 10, everybody else would say, I'm not going to do it no more, which is true, right? You know how many people who get injured, hurt, or something like that, and then they just be like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done, right? I don't want to do it no more. And it's like, bro, I ain't built like that. I'm sorry. I got the Kobe, LeBron, Jordan, Brady effect. You know what I'm saying? In other words, when I feel pain, I push through, right? Simple. Here we go. Like I said, ain't nothing stopping us, bro. But like I said, I just was with my coach this morning. Right. I had my early morning session with coach. You know what I'm saying? Early this morning. Went and got something to eat, chill for a little bit. Now we back in our training, right? And we're gonna come back later with cardio. So it's just a mindset, bro. That's all it is. Like, yeah, it's just a mindset, bro. Like the only people who don't understand is the ones who are actually in it, who actually feel it, understand it, do it themselves, right? And you ain't gotta be doing what I'm doing, like fitness, whatever. You could be like business, whatever, right? Like if you're a business person, which I am too, but not in that aspect. I ain't about to be in a suit and tie every day. No, I gotta dress down. You know what I'm saying? But if you're that type of person, you gonna eat, sleep, and breathe your business, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. And that's the same thing with this, bro. Because all I do is just take this into life, you know. And really, that's why this don't bother me like that, right? When I first got in the gym, it wasn't to become a bodybuilder. I say that all the time. Well, for the new people who are on my channel, let me say this to y'all. When I first got in the gym, I wasn't trying to be no bodybuilder, right? I was just trying to get healthy because where I come from in the Bay Area, 9 times out of 10, everybody around you or around me was unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? High blood pressure, hypertension, diabetes, the whole nine. Y'all know the stories. So, and appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm glad I can inspire, motivate. That's what I'm here to do. And yeah, man, I'm just focusing on that, man. Just pushing forward, moving forward. Like I said, everybody else, they gonna quit, bro. You know? You take another type of human being and say, you know what, I'm gonna keep going and still do it after you get.
That's pretty cool. What do you got going there?
Oh, it's a little
Filming
video.
yourself?
Yeah, just recording myself. Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, thank you. Um, oh, he couldn't walk. He cleared out. He say that every man. Okay. Like, yeah, what was this one? Okay. So, yeah, that's it, y'all. Next it. Like I said, a lot of people, they gonna stop pushing, bro. After a certain point, once they feel, see, my thing all messed up, bro. And I gotta keep it covered. So, you know, but that's what it is. You know, Uh, uh, okay, here we go. I can't really lift too many free weights. I'm on this machines right now. I might be on this for about maybe a week. For the rest of the week, maybe till next week. I don't know. But I think next week or later this week, I'm gonna try to pull some weight. It depends on how my hands feel, right? Depends on if they start getting better. So, all right, we just playing it by ear, y'all. But that's my point, right? You don't ever stop. It's always something you can do. I said that the other day. I'm gonna say it again today. It's always something you can do, no matter what. I don't care how hurt you is. I don't care what position you're in, right? You know, but it all boils down to this. Whatever you want in life, you'll figure out how to really get to it, right? Like I said, I can't really do like no pressures or nothing, so I can't really train my chest the way I want to, right? Um, I can do legs. I can't do no press. I can't push forward from nothing, right? Like if I try to, I'm pretty much fall on the floor. Just being real, right? So I'm happy. I'm at this point, you know. I would at least do something. So, cause just doing cardio and just walking, bro, that wasn't helping. That wasn't good for me. I swear to God, I was gonna call the guy and be like, look here, we gonna have to think of something. Either let me something, you know, and like, yeah. uh And hopefully, you know, whoever watching, this inspire y'all to, you know, never quit, bro. I don't care what try to throw you off your pivot, man. In other words, whatever try to stop you, whatever try to knock you off your grind there, whatever that is, you tell them, nah, watch out. Like, look, I got these big old scars on my chest, man. What happened? So I can't press for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I tried the other day, like I said, I'm passed out. I ain't even gonna front. Did the doctor give you the very few of us if you go when I want to lie down and rest? There you go. Did the doctor give you the all clear? Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Kobe, man, LeBron, Jordan, man. You know? And it's just all about having that mindset, bro. You know? Only few people gonna understand it. Only few people possess it. Only a few who are chosen can possess that mindset. Uh, saying, you know what? Saying, you know what? Okay, yeah, let's go. I don't know how old you is, brother. Uh, Anderson? Subscribe from the podcast? Yeah, yeah. But for those who know, right, you can still hear me. For those who know, you know the game when Jordan had the flu, and he was sick. Yeah, bro. You know, it's one of those. It's like I got that mindset of Jordan. He was sick, training. You know, that mindset always take over. It's always in the back of my mind. So I never let it go. Never, never, never. Whew. All right. I'm not gonna lie, I feel tight as a man. Okay. Yeah, like I said, for those who know, man, you already know, man. Jordan had to play through that flu. Um, who else was it? There was a few people who had to play when they was down. You know what I'm saying? Physically. But they was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep pushing, man. I'm gonna keep going. You know. And when I say I'm injured, somewhat. I would say yeah, like 50-50. Cause when you injured, you out for like a week or two. Now me, I was out for some days. So that's why I say yeah. But I'm you see back in the place where it all begins. You know what I'm saying? So and like the doctors told me, doctors did tell me this too. It was like, you know, a lot of people wouldn't come out in your predicament. Like nothing broken. Bro, I didn't have nothing broken, nothing was fractured. I done had all type of X-rays, CAT scans, MRIs done. They found nothing, right? It was like, I don't know if that was him just working out all the time or maybe God was just with him. Oh, I say first, I say the second reason first, and then the first reason second, right? Yeah, God was with me, but it was more of that. And yeah, like I said, just always staying in the gym, bro. You know, that's another reason why I started working out, because it'll save your life. Because a lot of people don't make it out, bro. They don't. You get smacked up from behind, bro. A lot of people don't make it out, bro. I've seen it. You know, sad part is this though. I may be one of the ones who have made it out to tell my story, but still don't justify how messed up it is because, like I said, everybody don't make it, bro. You know, I was just talking to my coach about that today, and basically, man, it was my mentor. He even said it. He was like, he saw somebody who got smacked up from the back, you know, and it was even worse for him. He was on a bike. He was on a bike, and this happened for him. I was like, this. And I never been a big fan of bikes either, but you know, to each his own. So I just say, bro, my recommendation to everybody: put God first and get in the gym if you're not already, right? You know, you ain't gotta be no bodybuilder or nothing. It ain't about that. It's more about life, real life. You never know what can happen. And sure enough, all right, this is this is the second time something like this. No, third time, right? That something like this didn't happen to me, and I came out a okay. Nothing broken, nothing fractured.